Now, introducing this artist for your Oklahoma City Thunder. At center, 7-foot, number 55, Isaiah Hartenstein. Starting at shooting guard, at 6'3", number 5, at the power forward position, at 7'0", number 7, Ted Oakman. The other forward position, standing 6'5", number 8, Julian Williams. At guard, 6'6", number 2, Shane Alexander. The head coach for your Oklahoma City Thunder is Mark Daigdon. And let's hear it for your Oklahoma City Thunder.
Now the starting group for San Antonio. Fox at the 1 with Castle at the 2. Inside at the 4 and the 5, it's Sohan and Wemby. And it's Vassell in at the 3. And for Oklahoma City, 2 big bodies inside with Holmgren and Hartenstein in the middle. Gilgeous-Alexander runs the point with Dort at the 2. And it's Williams in at the 3. Here we go. Tip-off goes to the Thunder. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander, and there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
And what's special about Gilgeous-Alexander is how shifty he is, which also makes it so tough on defenses.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
Gilgeous-Alexander.
No good on the free throw. And the second free throw is good. And here's Castle. Pass to Fox, shoots over SGA. Here's Wembanyama, and that's good. His first bucket of the game.
It's good. Yeah, terrific follow-through from Wembanyama, proving he has a good head on his shoulders.
Fox against SGA. Down low. Here's Holmgren. Takes the assist and lays it in. Nice setup.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Once he gets in deep on the defense, there is no way he's missing a layup like that.
Fox, that's good. And Shams, a favorite topic in the NBA rumor mill is league expansion. What have you heard, my friend?
Well, BA, I still think we're a little bit ways away. The NBA and the Board of Governors continue to evaluate the potential for expansion franchises in the NBA. They have not made any firm decisions yet, I'm told, but this is something the NBA is continuing to find numbers, trying to evaluate the pros and the cons, potentially adding 1 or 2 more teams to the NBA.
And maybe we think about that inside the U.S., but it could go global as well.
Seattle, Las Vegas, Mexico City are really the 3 cities at the forefront of these conversations.
And Holmgren's got the ball here for OKC. Victory eluded them last time in San Antonio when they faced the Spurs.
Turnovers were the story of that game. It wasn't what I would call a disciplined performance.
San Antonio has gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. And that one drops.
They're using his size well and putting some muscle behind his blade. That's how Sohan gets to his shot inside.
Outside, SGA. Inside, Hartenstein. And Hartenstein slams it in.
Well, that's a smart pass in close quarters.
The Spurs have gone 3 of 5 here in the opening quarter. Vassell passes to Wembanyama, and the foul called on Jalen Williams. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
First quarter of basketball, just over 2.5 minutes played so far. Here's Vassell. Oh, it's blocked by Williams.
And Williams getting his timing just right on the block. Defending with purpose.
Left side, Wembanyama. He's in his comfort zone. 2 for 2 to start this one.
Yeah, you want to get him going as soon as possible. Great way for him to start this game.
Yeah, and I'll tell you what, if he gets into a good rhythm early, watch out.
Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He's putting up some terrific numbers, over 28 a game.
And you know, as a roller, Holmgren shows great hands, and he makes nice adjustments moving downhill.
The Spurs have gone 4 of 7, shooting a solid percentage. Shams, we've heard Commissioner Silver suggest that with the global audience for the game, team market sizes matter less to free agents.
For most players, it's about winning, and then secondarily, where they'd like to live. The financial aspect of market size is not as relevant as it once was. Money still does talk.
That might be one of the biggest changes in the game over the last few decades.
BA, you can win and succeed anywhere.
And Wembanyama can dunk it basically just standing up. You gotta keep him out of the paint.
And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
I had a chance to catch up with Mark Dagnall. Well, no surprise, we started chatting about Victor Wembanyama, and I asked what the plan was there, and Coach said with a shrug, stay on him and hope for the best. What can you do? So still no magic answers for how to slow down a unique threat like Wemby on the floor. Guys, back to you.
All right, appreciate it, Allie. And San Antonio has possession. Following the bucket by Oklahoma City. Here's Vassell. After missing his first attempt, now 1 for 2.
Well, you gotta love the way Vassell went right at the defense and finished through contact.
To the left side wing. Back to SGA. And SGA throws it down.
What? Wait. Hey, dunks are always for the big boy.
Emphatic move by the point guard.
Well, in this league, you can see powerful plays from anyone and anywhere. Your position no longer dictates your scoring options.
And there's Fox on the assist from Vassell. It's good. Fox has got 5 now.
If there's open space to be found in the mid-range area, Fox will get to it and hit the jumper.
And here's SGA outside. Rebound by San Antonio. They come into this one having outplayed the Thunder in their last game.
And that game was all about the depth they have on this roster. Their role players stepped up when they needed it most.
Yeah, and they got contributions from everyone in that game. The whole rotation got involved in the scoring.
Vassell, and unable to get the go-ahead bucket there. Oklahoma City's gone 0 for 2 from outside. Williams misses.
Well, the defense was right where they needed to be to stop the layup. Great awareness and effort.
Shoots, out of bounds. It'll be Thunderball. And taking a broader look here at the year-over-year scoring trend for De'Aaron Fox.
Yeah, clearly his offensive output has been on a bit of a decline. Now, that could point to a lot of things, but mostly I think he's just putting his focus elsewhere on the floor, looking for other ways to help out his team.
Wallace, he's checked in for Dort. And San Antonio also making a switch. Harper, he's checked in for Vassell. SGA finds Hartenstein. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. It's going to go on Jeremy Sohan. Oklahoma City shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night.
Isaiah Hartenstein, 2 shots.
First one falls, and it's approaching 2 decades since the launch of the modern smartphone, Shams. It's put the game in the palm of your hand.
Well, you know, I don't go anywhere without my phone, and of course, that accessibility is a key part of why Adam Silver says the league has been supercharged by technology. Social media and our phones are a big part of the game.
Can you imagine it any other way at this point?
Absolutely not.
San Antonio trailing here. From deep, Harper. Can't get it to go. Missed his first one. Williams against Castle. Pulls it from 20. And another miss by Oklahoma City.
Well, that's a miss you can live with. I expect they'll go to it again, especially if the defense continues to concede it.
Pushing it up the floor. Here comes Oklahoma City. Wallace's shot is good.
And you don't need a roadmap when he's got open court in front of him like that.
Well, the best way to attack is in transition. He recognizes that.
Now here's Fox. He's got 5.
Yeah, I'm not sure that's the look they want. It's tough working the mid-range area.
Offensive rebound. Oh, it's blocked by Wembanyama.
An elite rim protector. Wemby's height and freakish wingspan allow him to just wipe shots away.
Caruso, he's checked in for Chet Holmgren. Keldon Johnson, he's checked in for San Antonio. Puts it up off the inbound. Rebounded by Johnson. And so it's Johnson with it. He brings it up for the San Antonio Spurs. They trail by 3. Sohan. Yes! And a nice assist from Fox. Sohan's got 5.
Off the catch, Sohan is pretty reliable. He's a smart shooter, and he won't pass up those high percentage opportunities.
Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Wallace. And a miss there on the triple.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's a shot he typically makes.
Here's Sohan. And he can't bank that one in.
And it didn't register as an official block, but he did everything you want in disrupting that shot.
Well, you know, sometimes the most pivotal plays don't always go on the stat sheet.
Here's SGA. And that one goes in as he's fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts the free throw.
With the and one. Defensive foul.
And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Thunder.
Well, their game plan has been very effective so far. They're working the ball inside, putting constant pressure on the defense.
They've also been quick to set up their teammates, wasting no time making the extra pass for the open look.
That free throw good from Gilgeous-Alexander. And one thing you can say about today's NBA, Shams, it keeps you guessing.
Oh, does it? I mean, this is an era of wide open competition. We've seen the flattening of the lottery odds, the big comebacks, especially in the playoffs this past year, a different champion each season. These are exciting times to be sure, and I think continually with this collective bargaining agreement, we're going to see more and more parity in the league.
And a year-round news cycle, which is good for you.
I'll be ready, BA. You know this is much more fun for me.
Here's Johnson, following the bucket by Oklahoma City.
Oklahoma City foul.
And taking a peek at the 2K leaderboard. These small forwards have been unstoppable over the past month. Third is Jalen Williams.
These guys do as much damage with their defense as they do with their offense. I mean, they can swoop in for the steal anywhere on the floor.
Well, knowing that you have a lockdown guy at this position on defense helps you be more aggressive on that side.
He misses the free throw.
And for Johnson, it's all about being consistent. When he does this, he's a major factor for this team.
And he sinks the second. Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. 14 points for him last game against the Spurs in San Antonio.
Yeah, and you can't overlook the 4 steals he added. Those were some major momentum swings.
Spurs trail by 4. Wembanyama, pass to Harper. Oh, it's stolen by Gilgeous-Alexander. And slam dunk by Gilgeous-Alexander.
Recognizes the fast break opportunity and takes full advantage. Gilgeous-Alexander has a solid feel for the game.
And here's a timeout from Mitch Johnson. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. For Oklahoma City, Chad Holmgren, he's checked in for Hartenstein. And Williams is subbed in for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. San Antonio also making some changes. Harrison Barnes, he's checked in for Sohan. And Stephon Castle subbed in for Wembanyama. Fox with the ball. 5 points in the game. Barnes a screen to the middle. Oh, and a vicious dunk by Barnes.
And looking very coachable out there. Harper ran the play effectively and got his team a look.
Some around the league, Shams, saying the Big Three super team era is done. You see it that way?
Listen, BA, the latest CBA clearly is designed to spread talent around the league, clearly is designed for parity around the league, but I really feel like the super team era really came and went pretty quickly. We saw Miami with their Big Three win it all. Kevin Durant to Golden State was really a one-off product of the salary cap spike in 2016. That's been about it. It's been about parity, but you still do need a couple stars in today's NBA to win.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. Coach Mark Dagnall talked about the Thunder's system of player development, and he said, we try to do things that serve both the team and the individual, and then it's easier for guys to commit to it, and if that happens, then you have an environment that can be pretty powerful. Back to you guys.
Turning potential into production. Thanks a lot, Allie.
I love how they've attacked the boards here in the first quarter.
That one drops for them.
They have no answer defensively inside.
Here's Harper. 9 points for him in his last game. That shot off the mark.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Williams with it. Fox picks him up. And here's Caruso outside. San Antonio with a rebound. Johnson passes to Fox. Back to Johnson. Good D by Wallace. 2-for-1 opportunity if they can time it right. Oh, yes!
Wow! And we see the speed and power. I mean, Williams shows off on that one.
Thanks to the AT&T Connected Cam for the up-close and personal view of that slam. Spurs trail by 8. Here's Harper. He's scoreless. Oh, got that one up quick.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
3 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Pass to Holmgren. Tried to come right back with a 3 of his own, but it's no good. Now Fox. Johnson a screen on Caruso. Fox for 3. It's not going to go for him. What a performance for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. He has been the story for the Thunder. He made a big impact, scoring 12 points in the quarter. Back to the game after this break. And welcome back, one and all, for more NBA Christmas Day action. And from what we've seen from Oklahoma City, what's your take so far?
Oh, what I love was that first quarter was all about leaking out and capitalizing in transition.
Yeah, they gave the other team no time to breathe. Every time they got the ball, they were off to the races. And you see how effective this aggressive mindset can be.
Cason Wallace out there with Topic. Then it's Chet Holmgren. Then it's Alex Caruso. And it's Williams in at the 4 slot. That's the group for Oklahoma City getting going in the second. And Shams, the last few years, teams often giving up a lot of draft picks when they traded for a difference maker.
The market has changed, BA. The thought process has been, assuming the trade moves the needle, those picks you're giving up aren't very good. But listen, if the trade doesn't work, you just gave up the farm. And that's the risk reward that you play with as a general manager.
Mitchell's checked in for Oklahoma City.
Number 25, A.J. Mitchell.
And that one's off. He misses his first shot of the game. Spurs trail by 3. And stolen by Caruso. To the inside. The kick out to Williams. From deep. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
That's inexcusable defense right there. You gotta contest the shot better than that.
Second quarter of action. About a minute and a half played. Harper passes to Cornette. Clock at 6. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. And now a look at the upcoming schedule for the San Antonio Spurs. On Saturday, they'll head home to take on the Utah Jazz. And then Monday, they'll be matching up against Donovan Mitchell and the Cleveland Cavaliers.
Checking out their schedule, they've got a tough run of games coming up. But quality opponents are a great chance for you to see how well your team can truly perform.
First one falls for him. Oklahoma City making a switch here. Dortch checked in. And San Antonio also making a switch. Vassell's checked in. And so he makes both from the line. Second quarter of basketball, just over a minute and a half played so far. Holmgren with a screen on Castle. Wallace's shot is good. Wallace has got his second basket.
They're punishing those late defensive rotations, getting good looks inside throughout the half.
Caruso against Vassell. Six on the shot clock. 4-3. San Antonio again can't hit.
And that's exactly how tightly you have to guard him every time he steps to the arc. He's just that good.
And we're seeing teams these days applying more early ball pressure. Why is that tactic gaining steam, Sean?
Well, pressure is always going to provide a level of stress, and so it's a way to wear your opponents down, force them to operate deeper into the shot clock, and really it's a way for teams to leverage their length, their depth, their athleticism. You are seeing it used in different strategies.
Here's Harper. An important role in this offense, averaging around 12.5 per game.
He came out today planning to do as much damage from three-point range as possible. Well, it looks like it's time to change up the plan, guys.
And that's out of bounds. Oklahoma City will keep it. And it's time to take another look at that powerful block.
Yeah, what a play. I mean, that'll have the offense thinking twice about taking shots in his presence.
Jalen Williams, he's checked in for Williams. Barnes, he's checked in for San Antonio. De'Aaron Fox comes in for Harper. Holmgren with a screen on Vassell. Here's Caruso. And again, Oklahoma City, no good. Spurs trail by 6. Trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket.
And here's a look at some numbers for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. San Antonio shooting their 5th and 6th free throw attempts tonight.
For the Spurs, Harrison Barnes. 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
he drops the first. Both free throws good from Barnes.
And they seem to have taken a more heads-on approach this quarter, and it's getting them to the free throw line.
Outside, Williams. Over Barnes. Williams misses. Spurs trail by 4. And we've heard greats like KD and LeBron question ring culture in the NBA, Charles.
They both chased after championships as well, though. They've both gone after those rings. And so, for sure, counting rings, that definitely oversimplifies the legacy of the game. We have to see exactly how the player's body of work stacks up. Everyone's going to have their own opinion. Everyone's going to have their take. And trying to influence public opinion is a tricky game. At the end of the day, people are going to look at stats. They're going to look at how many championships you win. They're going to look at the entire body of work. And rings culture is a part of that to an extent.
Yeah, and think about the civic pride that comes to a city that an organization is in when they do win a championship.
Kevin Durant won 2 rings with the Warriors when he went there. LeBron James won 2 rings with the Miami Heat when he went there. So they both have gone and sought after that culture that comes with championship.
And here's a timeout from Mitch Johnson. He's going to talk it over with his guys. Contest is one of the highlights of All-Star Weekend. Here are some of the contenders who have a shot to compete in the event.
And perhaps that list changes a little between now and All-Star Weekend, but I would have no problems if those guys end up competing.
You take a look at Vassell. He's going to need to move up this list big time to be part of the three-point contest. But he's got a shot.
Maybe, especially if he can get hot from beyond the arc, and he certainly has the ability to do so.
And we'll keep you posted as we get closer to All-Star Weekend. But that's our current list for the three-point contest.
It's going to be a fantastic competition. We've got an endless supply of shooters in this league, and that contest will be heated.
Williams' shot is good.
A shot that Williams continues to work on. He loves seeing these type of results.
Pass to Vassell. Johnson a screen on Caruso. Here's Vassell.
Whoa! Oh, sweet move.
Oh, and that one, no question. Powered it down.
Big time throwdown.
Check him out. Keeps the grip on that rim after the finish. A little extra emphasis. Williams misses.
Well, he hasn't had a great night shooting the ball, but they're in the lead, and that's the only thing that matters.
Count that bucket. Vassell's got 6.
Vassell getting in there and grinding.
It's Dort on the wing. Wallace outside. Barnes comes with a double team, and the foul called on Harrison Barnes. That's his first foul, and so Mark Daigneault will call a timeout. He'll take the opportunity to regroup.
Oklahoma City.
Checked in for Oklahoma City. And San Antonio also making a switch. Victor Wembanyama's checked in for Barnes. Here's Williams. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
First personal foul.
It goes on Stephon Castle.
And when you talk about do-it-all kind of players, Jalen Williams quickly jumps to mind. And the scary thing is, he's only going to keep getting better.
The first free throw is good. And Williams drops them both. Spurs trail by 7. Now Castle, 13 points in the win against Oklahoma City.
And he did a lot of work on the glass as well. He impacted the game on multiple fronts.
Oklahoma City has gone 2 of 4 from the perimeter in the second so far. To the paint. Here's Williams. And he can't get that one. Johnson with the defensive effort. Caruso against Vassell. Takes the 3. They get the rebound. Castle for 3. Here's Wembanyama. Oh, a great flush from Wemby.
As a coach, that would drive me nuts. Wembanyama is the first guy you need to get a body on.
SGA against Fox. SGA passes to Caruso. Oh, and a great assist by SGA. That one goes in. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 4 assists in the game. Pass to Wembanyama. And here's Castle. He's been a consistent contributor, averaging just over 11 a game. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The shot by Wembanyama, no good. Oklahoma City leading by 7. Caruso, pass to Dort. Outside, Williams. Nice ball movement by Oklahoma City. Down low. Oh, rejected by Wembanyama.
What a swat. As Wembanyama refines his defense, more and more shots are going to be in danger. And guys, his shot hasn't been falling this quarter. Time to settle down, refocus, and get a really high percentage look.
Pass to SGA. Back to Dort. To the middle. And Williams with the basket on the assist from Dort. 9 points for Jalen Williams.
We talk about Williams' versatility as a scorer. He can get his points from just about any spot on the floor.
And here's a timeout from Mitch Johnson. I think right now he might be looking at some adjustments. Thunder making a switch here. Williams is checked in. San Antonio also making some changes. Harrison Barnes comes in for Johnson, and it's Harper in for Castle. Now here's Fox. He's got 5. Wembanyama, screen on Caruso. And the foul on Alex Caruso. That's his first foul of the game.
First personal foul. 13 foul.
Outside Wembanyama. 3-pointer. The big man, Wembanyama, sinks the 3.
And you've got to worry about Wembanyama everywhere. He puts a defense to the test.
Here's Williams. Again, the miss by Williams. Spurs trail by 6. Here's Fox. Always attacking Fox.
Man, he is so fast. Fox just needs one step, and he is practically at the rim.
Williams finds SGA. Good, and that makes him 6 for 9. A quality game for him so far.
Well, the defense can't lose track of him. He's just too talented offensively.
SGA with a steal. For the finish, SGA with the big finish on the fast break.
And we've become used to seeing this from Gilgeous-Alexander, one of the most versatile and dominant scoring threats in today's game.
Harper misses.
Another miss. At some point, they need to tap someone else for a boost offensively.
On the wing, SGA. He's covered by Fox. Just 5 on the clock. Caruso, the pass to Dort. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Again, SGA can't get it to go.
Yeah, and they've taken their foot off the gas a little. They were much more aggressive to start the game and really getting their opponent in early foul trouble.
Now here's Vassell. He's coming off a 13-point game against Oklahoma City. Fox with a screen on Caruso. The 3, Vassell. Dort grabs the miss. So Dort's got his 4th rebound in this one. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Thank you, Brian. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, arguably the most feared slasher in the game. Teammate Jalen Williams said, quote, everybody knows what he's going to do, and he's still able to get to spots on a consistent basis. SGA paused a beat before bluntly saying, I get to the rim on anybody. Brian, back to you.
A nightmare to contain. All right, Allie, thanks a lot. And Shams, as always, it was a pleasure to have you with us here tonight. Thanks for making the time, man.
Of course, BA. Call me anytime. Let's do this again. I'm always available for you, BA.
Best to call, text, email, or send a snail mail.
All of the above.
Yeah, and I'll say this. You won't meet a harder worker in terms of NBA coverage. Shams has amazing dedication to his craft.
And so Mark Daigneault will call a timeout. He might have seen something and needs to review with his guys. So for Oklahoma City, Isaiah Hartenstein comes in for Williams, and it's Holmgren in for Caruso. San Antonio also making some changes. Sohan's checked in for Barnes, and Stephon Castles subbed in for Harper. Wembanyama against Hartenstein. And it's Stephon Castle with a foul. That'll be a 2nd foul of the game.
That's his 2nd foul. I don't know if they'll sit him. It's a tough decision.
Pass to Williams. 58 seconds left in the 2nd. And another miss by Oklahoma City. Spurs trail by 8. And here's Vassell. Sohan outside. Here's Castle. Up and in on the layup. Castle's gotten 4 this quarter.
Staying strong inside. Castle got touched up there, but it didn't throw him off.
Here's Hartenstein. And Hartenstein slams it in.
Woo! Defensively, you can't afford to let him get to the rim that easily.
Well, that might be why their deficit is what it is right now.
Well, that's too easy. As he says, let me add to my highlight reel.
Now here's Vassell. He's got 6. Sohan inside. Dort defending.
Yeah, he's a fearless player. I mean, Sohan not afraid to give up his body to give his team a better chance.
San Antonio shooting their 7th and 8th free throw attempts of the game.
Sohan at the line for 2.
Shooting 2.
And he knocks down the first one.
Watching Jeremy Sohan develop has been so interesting. He's a strong passer and defender, but he's working hard to be a more complete player.
It's both from the stripe. 17 seconds left in the second period. Kicks it out to Holmgren. Shoots over Vassell. And it's Holmgren missing.
Well, if you have the space, you have to take that shot. He missed it, but he's trying to keep the defense on him.
And so it's the Oklahoma City Thunder with a 6-point lead at the close of the quarter. Just pounding the painted area. That's helped them build an advantage. All right, stick around. We'll be right back after this.
Fans, get ready for some IRBN amazing sights from your occupied arena entertainment.
Hey folks, first off, looking ahead to All-Star Weekend. Let's see who's in the running to compete in the three-point contest. Is there a better weekend than All-Star Weekend?
My birthday weekend, I get to do whatever I want.
Wait, how many birthdays do you have a year, Shaq? Because that sounds like every weekend for you.
He's not wrong, Biggin. And now, guys, it's time to talk about that challenging first half for the San Antonio Spurs.
But you want the truth? I've seen college teams shoot better than these guys. They couldn't hit water from a yacht.
Shaq upgrading that punchline from a boat to a yacht. How bougie of you. Thanks for tuning in. Now we head back to Brian Anderson for the start of the third quarter.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. You know, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander has been exceptional here, guys.
Using all that momentum behind him to finish with power. Gotta love watching him dive toward the rim.
Well, when you've got a player with the energy and athleticism he has, it can make for a big night when he gets it going.